Hello, hello. Wow, Kanisha, you got here fast. You're not playing around, are you, girl? Yes. But how in the hell can I'm like, can I turn this camera around? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. You get alerts. I know, but that's fast, girl. You are like Johnny on the spot. You don't play. I love it. Great. Well, I am glad that you're here because I don't know. I kind of felt like, thank you. I kind of felt like I purposely didn't like send out like the message again because I'm just like, I want to do Periscope tonight. I want to do it like just in a natural way and see what happens like without like sending out an alert or whatever. Like, I don't know who joins this Periscope based on the title. So, but I'm glad you're here because otherwise I would have been feeling like I was talking to myself. So, I want to tell you how my week went. So, I'm going to post my weigh-in video probably tomorrow, but I want to post my weigh-in video tomorrow, but I just want to come on Periscope and like do a live thing because I just want to practice and play with Periscope. Do you do scopes? You did. I did see it come up. I was driving, so I'm gonna take a look at it. Yeah, you said something about like finally another check-in or something like that. Yeah, okay. You've never done the scope before, so so I just feel like I want to play with it, you know, like I feel like much more comfortable with YouTube because I'm used to it. But I like the idea of like this interaction a little bit better than YouTube. It's like, even though I have to read what you're saying, I still feel like we are having a conversation. So that is cool. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's a little bit more personal. All right, so I am gonna get started and just say that I see that there's somebody. Oh, the other person's gone. I was gonna say I see that there's somebody else there, but they're gone now. But so I'll just tell you, I weighed in today. So my weigh-in is Monday, and last week I was at 241.4, and that was after gaining 3 pounds from traveling all that time. But I thought 3 pounds was freaking awesome. I really do think that the Determined to Satisfied, you know, exercising every day really made a huge difference. Yeah, I think it really made a huge difference in like keeping the weight off, like keep only gaining 3 pounds. So yeah, I think it was good too. So this week I was working because you know how I like to tell you like what I did this week, what my weigh-in was, and what I want to see for myself this coming week. This week was very up and down for me. I stayed on track really well some days, and then other days I was just ate whatever I want. Like I ate some stuff like pizza, chicken wings, Hardee's, a milkshake, like, you know. But then I had other days that I did really well, and I was seeing the scale go down, and I was like, how's the scale going down? Yeah, we all have bad days. Yeah, but you know, I don't know, like it didn't feel bad. Like I think maybe because I did well most of the day, and then at the end of the day, I just kind of was like, But I still like I only had 4 when I ordered the chicken wings. I only had 4 chicken wings. Like I ordered a pack of 8 chicken fried wings instead of like what I normally would have had before, like 20, right? Because I'm like, oh, she's gonna have 10 and I'm gonna have 10 or something like that, you know. But this time I only ordered 8, 4, and 4, or like I only had a couple pieces of pizza. So I don't know. I feel like compared to the way I used to eat, that's much better. But yeah, so I lost 1 pound this week. Yay! I lost 1 pound from the days that I've been doing. Yeah, we're making better choices. Are you finding yourself making better choices? Thank you. Are you finding yourself making better choices with Weight Watchers? I mean, you're like a Weight Watchers veteran. It's like you've been on Weight Watchers for a long time, like a lot of us. Do you find yourself making better choices now? Yeah, exactly. I love Weight Watchers too, and I love the Smart Points because I feel like it's because of the Smart Points that gave me the opportunity to like still lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Like the Smart Points are so extreme. I feel like if it wasn't for like me being on Smart Points the other days, then I probably would have gained weight or something like that. I feel like it gives you a lot of leeway. Like you can eat like that, you can still lose weight. That's freaking awesome. So I love Smart Points. So, but this week coming up though, I still want to do things differently. I'm not on vacation. I'm still kind of eating like I'm on vacation. Like, oh, we don't have Hardee's, and I mean we have Hardee's in Kuwait, but like they don't have like these sandwiches in Kuwait, or oh my gosh, like I just bought these like cookies or something like that from Publix. Let me tell you, I'm gonna give you the inside scoop on these. A point, so I can always aim to. Yeah, so you're saying that you have yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So you can eat whatever you want and just like almost like just decide. Like you're gonna decide from the exactly. You're gonna decide from the buffet like what you're gonna have based on how much you have to spend. But you can pick whatever you want from the buffet, right? Exactly. That's a perfect analogy for why Weight Watchers is good. So, Kanisha, do you feel like this? Like, do you feel like when you hear other people who are like trying to lose weight or they're on like these plans, and then it's like they're like, I can't. I'm only eating I don't know. I'm only eating vegetables. I'm not eating any, this, or I'm not eating any that. I feel like, oh my gosh, like they're like, hi Sherry, thanks for joining me. I'm just talking about how my weight loss went this week. I was telling Kanisha, who's there, Miss Still Standing, who's there, I was telling her that I lost 1 pound this week. Hi. On Weight Watchers, and we're just talking about, she's on Weight Watchers also, and she and I were just talking about how we like the Weight Watchers Smart Points plan. Are you on Weight Watchers? She said hey to you. Are you on Weight Watchers, Sherry? Thank you. Are you just interested in weight loss, or are you doing Weight Watchers yourself or anything like that? You're doing a low carb diet. So that's what Kanisha and I were just talking about. Well, a low carb diet means you can eat. I mean, I don't know how you're doing it, but I guess you can eat like an abundance of, I don't know, other kinds of delicious foods, I guess, that are not, low carb. But we're just talking about how we really like Weight Watchers because we're able to still lose weight on the Smart Points plan, but it's like it's almost like we're at a buffet. Oh, really? You can't do low carb because of your diabetes? That's interesting. I didn't know that people who had diabetes could not do low carb. I guess it'll make your blood sugar, your insulin levels go down too low. Yeah. Yes, so that's interesting because I was talking about, you like to eat as clean as possible. I was just talking about like what I want to, right? You feel so much better eating that way, right? Have you lost weight? Your sugars dropped too low. Yeah, sugars dropped too low. Yeah. Have you lost weight, Sherry? I've lost about 58 pounds so far using Weight Watchers. And how about you, Kanisha? How much have Miss Still Standing? Do you want to share how much you've lost? 20 pounds. That's awesome, right? Congratulations. I don't know how much you have had to lose, but I think that overall I had about welcome back again. I think that overall I had about my highest weight was 288. So I would say that I had at least a good 130 pounds to lose. So I'm approaching like 60 pounds so of it. So I still have like almost the whole half of it to lose. Miss Still Standing, Kanisha, do you have any? Since it was only 20 back and forth. Since we're starting 20 back and forth though. Like, yeah, what do you mean? Like losing and gaining some, losing some and gaining some. Yeah, like I just gained those 3 pounds. Yeah, like I just gained those 3 pounds. I know, right? It's so awesome. Isn't that great? Oh, Congratulations to all of us. Yay! Pat ourselves on the back. But yeah, I was just saying that I know what I need to do. Like, there's some things that I want to do differently moving forward. This past week, Sherry, just to catch you up, I was saying that I kind of was up and down in terms of like my goals in terms of what I wanted to eat. Well, on Weight Watchers, we have a certain amount of points that we're going to eat every day. I guess maybe the same thing on low carb. You might have a certain amount of carbs within the range that you want to stay in, or you might be also counting your macros, like how many proteins, this and that you're eating, whatever it is, your plan is. I kind of went off my plan by not tracking. I think the number one thing with Weight Watchers is tracking. Do you track your food also in some kind of way, Sherry? Like, keep track of what you're eating? And Weight Watchers, that's one of the main ways that we manage what we're doing. Like, we're conscious. Yeah, tracking is a must, right? For sure, right? So we're conscious of what we're eating by tracking. No, you don't track. And so that is like the number one thing we're supposed to do. But like, I find myself, when I go off track, I find myself not tracking the food, because it's almost like it's almost like a binge in a way. Like, this idea, like, I don't want to know how many calories I just ate. I don't want to know how many points. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. But that unconsciousness is how I got this big anyway, by just saying, like, I'm not going to think about it, forget about it, F it, I'm just going to eat this and just move on from there. Like, just not wanting to even look and see how many calories it is, or if that's fattening or whatever it is. So I at least want to, this coming week, want to track whatever I eat. So if I eat a chicken wing, like, what is wrong with looking and saying, this fried chicken wing just cost me 15 points? And even if it's like, I know I'm going to go way above my points, why can't I just write that down? And if my number goes up to 500 points, I'm only allowed 34 points a day. But if for some reason my number will go up to 500 points, or 160 points, or 60 points, or whatever more than why can't I look at it? Like, why am I afraid to like look at what I really just did, or what I'm doing? So I feel like there's like an unconsciousness there, like trying to like be asleep and pretend like I'm not doing what I'm doing, like tricking myself. So that's going on, like, behind, like, why I won't write it down. Like, why won't I write it down? Like, why not? So I don't want to be like a slave to that, or like be like a hypocrite. Like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing Weight Watchers, but then when I'm not, and tracking is the number one thing, but then when I'm not, I'm just going to pretend like those days are not happening. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I feel like a hypocrite. Like, I want to be in integrity, and I want to not be afraid. Like, why am I afraid? If I'm doing something that's fine, why am I ashamed? Am I ashamed? Like, what's the problem? Why can't I just write it down on paper? Do you guys know what I mean at all? Like, is that crazy? But that's what I want to do this week. I want to make sure I write down whatever I eat. And the next thing I want to do, Sherry, is related to what you were saying, clean eating, is that I just came from out of the country. I live part of the country and part of the year in another country, in Kuwait. And this part of the year I live in Atlanta. So changing over from different places, like, I'm like excited to eat the food that's in America. You could be my accountability partner. Okay, good. Tell me, what do you propose? How can we do that, Kanisha? Tell me. I appreciate that. So changing over cultures, I have to like change over like my lifestyle. Like, I'm moving into my new, like, my house here. I have to set up my kitchen here. I have to like go to the grocery stores that are here, like pick out the new foods that are here, and like, just get into this new groove. And I feel like I was eating out a lot last week. So this week I want to cook wholesome meals. I am so shocked about how many like frozen, prepackaged, all this kind of stuff that okay, so what are we going to do on Facebook, text and messenger? I'm supposed to tell you what I ate or what? Yeah, so like all these prepackaged foods and all this kind of stuff. Okay, so okay. that sounds good. And maybe, yeah, okay, that sounds good. I don't know, like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I really am. You only allow a bit of carbs, your body craves it, but eat a lot of greens and healthier alternatives. Yeah, that's good. Because if you're bulking up on greens and things like that, healthy foods, then quelling your hunger. I think also proteins are really good too. Like that's my thing. Like I want to eat like proteins and fats. Those are the things that make you feel satiated, and so that I won't be like craving other foods. So I definitely like, you know, agree with that. However, Kanisha, I think I was about to tell you about these. Well, because these are not low carb. So I'm sorry, Sherry, this is not for you. So turn your head really quickly. I got this from the grocery store here. Healthy oatmeal bites. These are like these oatmeal cookies that are this. They're like supposedly a healthy everything. Flaxseed, this, that, the other. Look how big this thing is. I have big eyes, okay? This thing is big. 2 of these is 3 points. I follow a girl on Facebook, Christy Miller, Eat, Train, Win. Look her up. She has awesome ideas. Okay, that sounds really good. That sounds good. Christy Miller. Okay. I'll catch that on the playback. These cookies, how many points do you think these are? For 2 cookies, and they're sweets. They're like soft, chewy. Guess how many points, Kanisha? They are 3 points for these 2. 3 points for 2, and they taste like real cookies. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, I put the food in the calculator, and that's what it says. Yeah. You would eat the whole bag. I know. Look, mail me some little. I'll pay shipping. I'll pay shipping. I know you would. I would. I know I would too, though. That's the thing. Okay, so you said 2 for. I said 2 for 3. 3 for how many? How many points do you think for 3? 5. 3 for 4. I swear this is what the thing says. I swear this is what it says. And then 4 for how many? 4 for 5. 4 of these humongous oatmeal cookies for 5 points. Yeah, but you know, Kanisha, I gotta say, Sherry, Kanisha, I think this is a big fat lie. It's a lie. There is no freaking way. When I tell you these cookies are good, it's a lie. Like, there's no way. It's a lie. But I allowed myself to be fooled by eating 4 of them. I was like, okay, well, the calculator says there's no way. Like, literally, Alyssa has to be just lying, like committing fraud. Yeah, I would love it to be. I'm gonna act as though it is. I'm gonna be like, well, this is what it says. What the calculator says. I'm gonna give Alyssa the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully it won't show up on the scale. But seriously, you can eat cookies for dinner instead. That's like low point. You can eat that and still eat your dinner. Eat dinner for dinner. That's crazy. So sorry about that, Sherry. I know that's not low carb, but for a healthy low carb snack, oatmeal cookie bite might be good. Anyway, so those are the things I want to do this week. I want to eat. I want to cook at home so that I can eat healthily. Like, the reason why I want to cook at home is because I feel like if you can really manage what you're eating, like if you can really manage what your ingredients are. Recipes? What recipe? I put those 2 recipes. Welcome back. You keep coming back, Sherry. Oh yeah, it's probably stopping, or you're getting a notification on your phone. That's the funny thing about Periscope. So oh, thank you. Yeah, but I want to find like okay, it's like today I had oh my goodness. Well, I'm not doing it. Okay, so I had this sandwich yesterday and today. So I went to the grocery store and I got a rotisserie chicken. So you know how you get the rotisserie chicken from the store. I peeled off the skin, and I just used like 3 ounces of that chicken. So 3 ounces of the chicken, the rotisserie chicken, on 2 points worth of bread. The Sara Lee, I use Sara Lee 45 calorie bread. So that's 2 points worth of bread, 0 points worth of low fat mayonnaise that tastes really good. yeah. And then mustards, you know, salt and pepper or whatever. So 3 points for a rotisserie chicken sandwich, like real chicken, 3 ounces. So I feel like, you know, when you're cooking at home, you can, like, if I were to buy that same sandwich out in the streets, that would be like 8 points at least, you know, just because of the bread and the mayonnaise that they're going to use and the chicken, whatever. Like, it's just like you can manage your points at home better. You can, like, decide that you're not going to put oil in your food. You're going to, you know, lower the carbs, basically. You know, if you lower your carbs and you lower your saturated fats and stuff like that, and you get like sausage, like chicken sausage, instead of just, like, you know, pork, obviously not pork sausage, or even sausage, like, you know, the lower fat ones, or the lower, you know, carb foods or whatever, then you can, like, have a delicious meal. So you can have, like, you know, sausage, but for 2 points instead of 8 points. So that's why I want to cook at home. So my goal is to cook 3 meals at home. Yeah, exactly. Swap out. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, swap out the higher fat, lower, you know, or like, okay, so we see these recipes, right? And the recipes will call for all this oil, but you can literally make or oil or butter or whatever. You can literally make the same exact meal with no butter, and it's like you're cutting off like 12 points or something crazy, when you literally don't need it. You have a nonstick pan, some, you know, some cooking spray, you're good to go. You know, I mean, it's just crazy. Or if you know what to substitute, like, you know, if you're baking something, you substitute like unsweetened applesauce, right, for butter, for the fat. Exactly. So that's why I want to cook at home more. So this week I want to make at least 3 meals for me, or 3 dishes, I want to say. For me, I will, like, save the leftovers for freezer cooking, or for, like, you know, meal prepping or meal planning or whatever. But this week I need to get in my kitchen and, like, own my kitchen, like, be like, this is my house. This is my kitchen. And it's not going to be just carry out going on in my kitchen, in my refrigerator, or rotisserie food, or whatever it is. Exactly. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be like mixing and enjoying my kitchen. So those are my goals. So this week this week I was on and off with my staying on track. But the scale, the Smart Weight Watcher Smart Points helped it all be in my favor by letting it all balance out. I lost that 1 pound. And this week coming up, I'm going to track what I eat every day, and I will contact you. I'll probably post them on Instagram and Facebook, and then I'll tag you on it. So if I don't tag you, then holler at me or something. Hopefully I'll do it by the end of the night, or probably the next day. Really makes sense though, because I eat late at night. I'm not gonna lie, I eat late at night, so I'm still gonna be counting points probably till the wee hours. But I know you stay up late too though, Kanisha. That's funny. But and to make at least 3 meals this week. So that is it for me. And oh yeah, I know. Thank you, so sweet. That's it for me. So Sherry, thank you so much for joining. Kanisha, thank you so much for joining. I am gonna be out. Do you have anything that you want to say? How about some hearts? No hearts? You're my #1 fan. Yay! Good luck this week. Thank you, Sherry. You have a great week too. Maybe I'll be back next week Monday. Woo! Thanks for the hearts. And but I'll definitely come back again. Maybe I'll do next week Monday again too. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ciao, ladies.